Well, hey guys, it's Paul. Welcome again to the old truck. I want to share two things I learned just recently, one of them today, about ticks. I wrote a blog post over on Steam. It's saying, "Tock it's that time of year again. It is tick season." And it's funny, I was mowing grass over on the property, and first time I met my neighbor, and he come up and we're talking about mowing, and he had on some really tall boots, and he was saying, "Yeah, you don't want to get that tick, that vegetarian tick disease." And he's like, he was joking, but you could tell he wasn't really that joking. I'm like, I never heard of anything like that before. So I went home, Googled it, put in tick vegetarian disease or something, and sure enough, this is a new one on me. There is a tick that when it bites you, it puts something into your system that then, if you eat meat, it can it causes an allergic reaction, and it can actually make you very sick or die. It's an anaphylactic shock type thing, like if Ben eats a peanut. Well, same thing happens if you've been bit by this tick and then eat meat. I know it sounded bogus, but it's all over the internet. You can check that one out, and it's by reputable sites. Of course, everybody, I'm sure, is familiar with the devastating effects of Lyme disease from these ticks. And just today, there's a new one, and I should have hit it on my phone, and it's called like Powassan Virus or something. I think it was named after the town where somebody died that got it, and it's still fairly rare, but the numbers, of course, are on the rise according to the Center for Disease Control, and that they're seeing more and more of it. But unlike Lyme disease and unlike the vegetarian thing, that the Powassan virus is actually can kill people, and it has killed people, and it is tick-borne, and so it's like if Lyme wasn't bad enough, and they're saying Lyme compared to this is like a picnic. So if Lyme disease isn't enough, and then having to become an involuntary vegetarian from the other disease, from the ticks, now you got the threat of death on top of it all. So I just want to say, there's guys like Kevin's Adventures. He goes out hiking in the trails and that, and he's a good guy, good YouTuber. Check out his channel. But, I'm just thinking about you guys. I'm thinking about people like me, unfortunately, that still have to mow our own grass, our own lawns. If you're out there, even if your grass is a little tall, you get those buggers on you. It's worth thinking about. So now the precautions that I'm going to be taking are, one, read up more about it so you know more how to prevent the stuff. Two, I'm going to keep the grass extremely short. They say you can use like repellent, but it's got to have like the DEET, the DEET repellent, the strong stuff. So I'm going to be putting that on. And, get home and take a shower. I've always heard that probably helps get them buggers off you if they are on you. As far as I know, I've never been bitten. But, it's just like everything's getting worse, When I was a kid, you'd get a mosquito bite and it was a pain in the butt. You just itched it, and that was it. Now you got West Nile virus from it. You got the Zika virus from it. And ticks, I mean, back in the day, people get a tick or whatever, and, it was just a painful irritation or something. Then you got Lyme disease, and now the meat disease, and now you got the deadly disease. It's just unbelievable. Things are just getting worse and worse. They say, you could wear long sleeves, you could wear long pants and boots and such like that. I don't know. I've always thought about maybe wearing shorts, and then you'd feel them things coming up. Yeah, I don't know what the right answer is as far as that, but I know I'm going to be using the DEET repellent and stuff. So anyhow, that's the latest. I just wanted to share that with everybody. Be careful. It's that time of year, and I don't know where it is, like how it is where you are, but it has been wet this year. and it has been cool this year, and the grass loves it, so the grass is growing fast and tall. And of course, I imagine that's ideal for ticks to be able to get onto your shoes, go right up your leg and whatnot. So, be careful and check yourself, try to shower, do all that good stuff. Want to stay free from all that stuff. Anyways, guys, check it out online. You can learn more about it. Obviously, I'm no doctor, but that's just what I was reading all over the news today about this new one. So, hope that helps. Thanks for tuning in. Another PSA brought to you by our channel here. We'll see you.